Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you guys some of my favorite products to use on weekends for my skincare routine. So I have previously filmed my AM skincare routine and my PM skincare routine, so I will link those down below. But usually on the weekends I like to do some more treatments because usually I have a little bit more time. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I use, then just keep watching. Okay, so I think it makes sense to start with one of my favorite scrubs that I use. So normally I use just a gentle cleanser. It doesn't have any exfoliating beads in it or anything. But one of my favorite ones when I'm wearing heavier makeup, which is usually on a weekend, you know, if I'm going out with friends or going on a date night or something, this is one of my favorite products to use, and that is the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Scrub Cleanser. This is what it looks like. It is very gentle. It smells very good, but it has those like micro beads in it that help get in there and just scrub off all that makeup, and your skin feels really clean afterwards. So this is something that I would recommend to somebody who's looking for more of like a gentle but physical exfoliator. This has kind of like those micro beads in it. Okay, next I want to move on to some of my favorite treatment masks. So Glam Glow has been a brand that I have used for a really long time, and I don't think I've come across a product of theirs that I didn't like. So I think that speaks volumes to the brand. So two of my favorite ones that they have are this purple one, which is the Gravity Mud Firming Treatment. And this is the one that is like a white metallic inside. And you put it on and then you peel it off in one piece, and it's super cool. It just kind of looks cool. I know they did like a Sonic the Hedgehog version, so they had a blue version of it, which was super cool. But the other one that I also really like is the Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment, and that is the white one. And then inside it is like a dark charcoal color. I also used to like the one that was in the black packaging. That was, it's like a tingle one. But both of these are very similar. The black and the white one are very similar. However, I think the white one is a little more gentle because this is more like just a mud, whereas the other one is more of like a scrub. So if you're looking for something a little more intense, I would go for the black one. If you're looking for something intense but not quite as scrubby, I would go for the white one. This is really good for when I am feeling just congested. I feel like I have like underground zits going on. I feel like this is super good for then. And then this one is super good for when I'm feeling super dry. So Glam Glow is probably my favorite company for like treatment masks. They are always running sales on the Glam Glow website. So never pay full price for them. Always look at their website before you purchase it. You can also get them at Sephora, but Sephora doesn't run sales as much as Glam Glow, so I would buy them directly from their website. That's another little just tips and tricks thing for you, is if you're buying from an expensive brand, check their website before you check like a second party like Sephora or Ulta, because you're probably going to get a better deal on it. Now, if Glam Glow is still out of your budget, even when it's on sale, which I understand it's a pretty pricey brand, in my opinion, it's worth it. But if you're looking for something right now, Sephora brand has a lot of good dupes for those masks. And the nice thing about Sephora brand is you can actually get like a small, like travel size pack of them to try them out, which is kind of nice. Another good brand that's kind of a dupe for Glam Glow is L'Oreal. L'Oreal has some pretty good like clay masks, and they're very similar to Glam Glow. I don't think they're quite as good, but you're kind of getting what you pay for. So I would recommend Sephora brand as a secondary one and L'Oreal as a third option. I know L'Oreal's a little bit easier to get your hands on as well. Okay, so let's move on to a mask that isn't like a scrubby mask. That would be Drunk Elephant's TLC Sakaki Baby Facial. Come on. There we go. So this is just like the travel size one, but you can get it in a larger size. So this is something that you just use once a week. You put it on your dry skin, leave it on for 20 minutes, and then rinse off. So this is a AHA, BHA. So this is more of like a chemical peel. So you're going to get your treatment more in chemical form than physical form. So this is a good option for those of you who prefer more chemical treatments. So I have one more mask that I forgot to mention, and that is the Moshe Luminizing Black Mask. This is another peel off mask for those of you who enjoy those. They're kind of more like a science experiment, I'm not gonna lie. This one sticks to your skin. Like, it is a legit peel off mask. Your skin is getting a workout, but this is supposed to minimize the appearance of pores and kind of help clear them out, remove all the dirt and everything. It removes impurities, absorbs excess oil. So yeah, this one is intense though, so be prepared. And when you're peeling it off, it's almost like when you're waxing. You want to hold your skin and then peel it off and maybe like move along with it, because yeah, it's intense, but it really works. It's like one of those like Instagram masks or like mask fails. That's what that mask is. It works. Okay, so next I want to move on to lip scrubs. So normally I don't do lip scrubs too often, not even once a week, but the weekends I feel like is a good time to do them if you are someone who enjoys them. My favorite one that I have used is by Wet n Wild, and that is the Perfect Pout Lip Scrub. I got this in the scent Tangerine, Mandarin, looks like mandarin, but this is what it looks like. And it just has small little crystals in it, but it smells so good. It has, I don't know what it is, probably some sort of oil in it. So it leaves your skin, your lips hydrated, but the crystals are nice and fine, so you get a nice good scrub. And it's super affordable because it's Wet n Wild. If you can't find Wet n Wild at like your drugstore, you can order online, and Wet n Wild again always runs deals, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, next I want to move on to sheet masks. So I have a couple that are my favorite. My first favorite is Too Cool for Schools egg cream mask, the hydration one. So I have dry skin, and these I love. They are so good. I've tried a couple of the other like focused ones. I think I did like a pore tightening one or firming or something like that. And they're just a really good mask. I usually buy them in the set, but you can buy them individually. And I believe they are carried at Sephora and Ulta now. So either place you can get them. Another brand that I really like is the Sephora brand. This is the ultra moisturizing and brightening, but they have all sorts of masks for all sorts of concerns. So you can really kind of get whatever one that you want. I believe these are $6 a piece. But usually around the holidays, they do gift sets where you get like 5 or 6 in a set. So that is always a good time to pick them up. But yes, you can buy them individually, which is really nice if you want to try different like focuses. So like for different concerns, you can kind of mix and match whatever you want to get. One that I did not have with me, I actually just realized when I went to sit down and film this that I'm out, and that is the Garnier Moisture Bomb, the blue one, the like hydrating one. So good. You can get them at the drugstore. I believe you can get them at Ulta still. They have been a little bit harder to find in the past probably like 6 months, but I have still been able to find them. So I will try to find some and link them down below since I'm not able to show you what they look like. All right, another sheet mask that I actually really enjoy is the Yes to Tomatoes Clear Skin Acne Fighting Paper Masks. Now, this brand, a little controversial, okay? I guess they had like a glitter mask that like was burning people's faces, and it was like geared towards kids. So it was like little kids put this fun pink glitter mask on and then have suffered from like really bad burns. And I will say, in general, a lot of the sheet masks that I have tried from this brand have been very like alcohol based, which it does say in the ingredients that there is alcohol. So just err on the side of caution. If you are somebody who has like open breakouts, I would not recommend this mask, let alone this brand to you. Because it's probably just going to irritate it more. However, when I feel like I'm starting to get more breakouts or they're coming in, I usually will use one of these masks because it has alcohol in it. It's just gonna help dry those up a lot quicker and shorten the life of the breakout. So, these are the only ones I like from this brand. I would not recommend this brand at all for anything else. Okay, so next I just want to move on to an overnight mask. These aren't something that I usually am drawn towards. I mean, I was, but now that I know that they don't really work, I don't buy them that much anymore. But one that I do like is the Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask. And that's this one. This one is really good. It's really hydrating, and it's nice to use after I'm doing something like this or this, where I'm kind of drying things out. It's nice to put some moisture back in. If you guys have a good overnight mask that you like, let me know, because I definitely have dry skin and could use them. I just have not had the best luck with them. Okay, next I just want to mention a couple of like tools that I like to use that I didn't really get to mention in my other videos. But one is just this facial scrub brush. This is the Ulta brand one. However, you can get like a Clarisonic. This is just like way cheaper. And you can get like 2 different replacement heads for this one. But just a scrubber in general, some sort of face brush or scrubber to help you get in there a little bit better. This is a good one if you are looking for a knockoff like Clarisonic. Another one that I've recently started using that I love so far is the PMD Clean. This is what it looks like. And it has 4 settings. And then, so it has like silicone scrubbies on this side, and then the back side, it's like, got like 3 ridges, and that's so you can massage like your serums and moisturizer in. So it's just kind of cool, and it's silicone, so it's a little more sanitary than the bristles. But yeah, I have been loving this. I really feel like it helps get my products in there a little bit better. And I feel much cleaner when I use this. And then another thing that I really enjoy to do on the weekends is facial shaving. I'm gonna link my video down below, but my favorite brand is the Tinkle eyebrow razors. You can get these at Target, Amazon, probably other retailers that I don't know about, but those are usually where I get them. So if you're like, what are you talking about? Go watch the video. It will explain it all. And it's just so good. Usually I don't do this every single week, but I do it every other week, and that is usually good for me. But let's go ahead and jump in to me taking off my makeup and using some of these products in action. All right, you guys, now that I'm in this super flattering lighting, let's go ahead and see some of these products in action. So I just showered. So I did like my first cleanse. I am going to go in with the Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment tonight because I went biking today and have a nice little zit there and right there coming in. Probably because I had like a bandana and helmet on all day. So we are going to try and clear those up a little bit. So you just want to do a nice thin layer. If you want, you can just do specific areas. You don't need to put this all over your face. But I haven't done this one in a while, so I am going to do pretty much all over my face. All right, and then we let this dry. This one takes 5 to 20 minutes. So this is a pretty thin layer. You can already start to see it starting to dry right around the edges there. So it'll probably be 10 to 15 minutes till it's completely dry. So I'll rinse it off then. We're just gonna re-wet the mask a little bit, and then I'm going to use it. It's not like a scrub, but use it kind of as like my second cleanser. And while I do this, I am also going to do a lip scrub. And the one I'm going to be using is that Wet n Wild one. Okay, and now that I got that off, oh, My face feels just like so cool and tingly, like feels clean. Love that. So I am actually going to do my facial shaving. I'm going to be using a Tinkle razor. I will go ahead and link below my facial shaving video. Usually I do this every other week. Some weekends I just do like a quick touch up. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to avoid my little friends here, but we are going to clean things up. All right, so that escalated into a couple of extractions. So if you see some red marks on my face, that's why. Next, I'm going to go in with my toner. I use the Ulla Hendrickson Glow 2.0 Dark Spot Toner. And I'm just going to do this very lightly because I just did that facial shaving. So my skin is going to be a little more sensitive right now. So do a little bit of that, and then I'm going to put a sheet mask on. I am going to use this one from Sephora because my skin is feeling a little bit dry after that clay mask. So let's go ahead and put some hydration back in. I'm going to take this out. Going to dispose of the back part and put this on. And this we leave on for 15 minutes. I am going to go in with my jade roller though and do some rolling. All right, our 15 minutes is up. So I remove that and then I just rub the excess in. Take it down my neck. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with whatever moisturizer, serum, whatever that you are wanting to use. Right now I have the Dior Captured Total Super Potent Serum. This is very hydrating, but I don't know that it does anything else for me. I got it in an influencer box and I looked it up. It's so expensive. So I will not be purchasing that. Like it's like $150 per bottle. So, yeah. So I am just using that when I need some extra hydration. All right, and then for eye cream, right now I'm using the Dr. Brandt 24/7 Retinol Eye Cream. And just put a little bit of that on. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the Origins Super Spot Remover, this little guy, on those spots I pointed out earlier, so we can eliminate those completely. And then I'm going to go in with some Lip Medics. And that completes my weekend routine. Just a reminder, I will be posting my AM and PM skincare videos that I do throughout the week. And then I'm also linking my facial shaving video in the description box below. So if you guys are curious about any of those, please be sure to check them out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.